Hey guys, and welcome to another Higurashi reaction. Woo! uh, we're doing the Watanashi finale, episode 8. Um, yeah, things are heating up. The reveal that Shion's gone missing. Well, first, Rika and Satoko have disappeared, and Shion's gone missing despite Keiichi talking to her the last couple of days on the phone. And it's just, well, we'll see how they do this. I was gonna say it's just gonna be pure action, but like there is like some chill, slightly sad conversation stuff coming up. But yeah, also sorry for I kind of missed last Monday, so I did I'll probably comment it on the video. I kind of thought I uploaded the video, but I just completely forgot. And by the time I realized, I'm just like, you know what? We'll just post it on Wednesday, dude. Can't bother with that. But yeah, let's load it up. Timer based reaction. You know the drill. Bring your own copy and you can watch along with me. I will count down from 3 and on go. Start your copy of the video. And then there will be a timer on the bottom right side that will help you sync if you want to skip ahead to a certain scene or whatever. It is there to aid you. But yeah, let's do this. Wait. Actually, don't wait. Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. No, don't go. I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I'm always okay. My bad. Just keeping you on your senses, keeping you on your toes. Is that how you say it? 3, 2, 1, go. Now we're good. Yeah, straight into this. Made sense. I don't even remember what they skipped, to be honest. Oops. Boom. The Rena slap. Did she do that in the visual novel? I actually don't remember. I just remember her scolding him. That was nice. Or you. Dun dun dun, who would have guessed? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, they didn't show Oishi's plan, but I think that was in tips. Wish, we're on Wish. But yeah, opening time. Drink of choice. Water, because I have a blood test tomorrow morning, so I'm fasting. Obviously, I'm not we talked about health levels. I'm not at 100%. In fact, I actually might have a problem that I don't know exactly. I'm getting like an ultrasound in like 2 weeks too. Um, yeah, 2 weeks. Even though it might be a something, but it's all but dude. But no, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, it might be a problem. Hopefully, it's not. If it's something serious, I mean, I'll keep you updated, but if it's like something serious, I'll probably do like a formal update video or whatever. But again, don't worry, we're jamming. And then I won't be super hard on the schedule. But you know, I've had comments saying that you don't mind, which is great. Thank you. Thank you for being understanding. But honestly, I'm just having fun, dude. I'm not pushing myself to make videos. It's just fun. So, well, we'll work. We'll see what's up, and then we'll just take it slow until I know exactly what's up. But anyways, don't get bummed out. We're here to get hyped at this. I'm really excited for this episode. So yeah, they skipped Owishi's plan. This is kind of skipped Rena being like, "No, I'm gonna go with you, Keiichi," showing her resolve too. But that's alright. The info about Ori too would have been kind of nice, but oh, and you don't even know about. Okay, yeah, we should talk about that scene. Though it might have been a hint. It's still a good scene, honestly. Detective Rena. It's a pretty good plan, honestly. Not for Kichi's safety, though. Super sleuth. Damn, they're leaving. Oh, okay, so it's a completely different direction. In the visual novel, they actually agreed to help Oishi. Yo. Oh, yeah, never mind. But yeah, interesting take. Because I believe they agreed because it's still dangerous and Oishi's just the backup plan. But it'll still probably be the same anyways. Oishi will do it anyways. They just don't agree with him, which is kind of cool, honestly, because it is shitty. Look at Mion. Formal attire? Oh, not formal. Actually, I don't know. Is that formal? It's casual, right? How sly she looks. Kinda true. I remember in the visual novel, it was like there's a subtle change on Mion's face, but she's pretty much freaking out right now. On her face, at least. Oh, maybe it was just subtle. Oh, it's kind of scary. Another history lesson, though, as we know later. Fake news. Oh, some of it. Yo, it's the older CG. They had an older CG. It was rare. Nice to see. Anito Fuchi. Defense Force. Or, no, it wasn't called that. I just. Oh, yeah, we shouldn't really talk about the three families at all. Right? Forgot to talk about that. It's pretty important, at least for this arc. Thanks, Rena. It's a nice, it's a nice bluff by, you know. It's a good bluff though. Oh, they're not trying to. Oh, they didn't really dive into it, huh? No can of meat memes, huh? Interesting choices, huh? Kind of like in the visual novel when Ren is like, "You can't escape while Wishi's around," being more forceful a bit, but still sympathetic. Shh. Sad music. Dude, that line just brings anxiety to your heart. It's so spooky. You're just like, don't do it, Keiichi. I want to believe, but I don't. The greatest best friend. Rip Renna? Joke. I'm just saying, dude. Halfway point. Alright, spicy time. Actually, kind of thought they would get into it a bit faster. Wonder how much though. Actually, nah, it's fine. Right then. We're zooming. It'll be cool to see how they designed this setting. You don't really get to see too much of the. I mean, it's caves, but I always like the setting in the novel. Blue-eyed Neon meme, or is that normal? Oh Jesus! There we go. Kind of. You don't know the blue-eyed meme. You might talk. No, it's normal. Or was it blue-eyed for a second? I gotta check back later. Yo. So creepy, dude. I love how she just had. Oh, never mind. We can talk about it after. uh, Slight shows. Whoa. What the heck's that? Where's the taser? She got freaking rocked. Ooh, the fingers are already in place. No need to lock them in. She just hit him with a rock. They skipped the spooky neon face, huh? Oh, this scene was so good though. I hope they do Keiichi's screaming justice. I love this method of torture though. It's so cool. Never heard of it before. But it's so unique. Man, they really cut a lot of it, huh? Damn. Unlucky. Then maybe he'll still stream. Maybe they just changed it. They. Oh, they can still do one last stream, huh? Go. They Interesting vibe they're giving, huh? I got a totally different vibe, but this is like a weird vibe. Like there's a lot more sad neon and like hesitating and stuff, but this is like a way different energy, huh? You gonna rock him again? No, she's actually gonna use the taser. Okay, there you go. We're definitely not talking about that, but they did cut a lot, but it wasn't as quote unquote bad as Kumadai looked so weird. Um as the chase scene. Yeah. Oh man, we have so much. I completely forgot about like another major scene. Hopefully they do that one justice. Totally forgot about like and then that's really big scene coming up. I don't know why. It's so good. Yeah, this whole thing. I don't know why. Still packing the gun. Oh, he doesn't have the doll. She has the cat eyes. Those aren't cat eyes. This is pretty creepy though. At least they kept this line. Such a great vocal performance. Little. Oh. This was such a great mindfuck coming up. I'm sure it fucked with a lot of people. I don't know. It fucked with me a lot, theorizing about it. Plus, or you. Dun dun dun. The crispy Takano theory. Uh, spooky. This is different. Well, kinda. Jesus, that was good. I really enjoyed the last couple of scenes. I do think some of some of it was could have kept some other stuff. While I don't know actually. Damn dude. I mean the first half is so like well cut. You can't really say they could have cut more from the first half. But no, I thought that was. I think the ending really kind of hyped me up. But yeah, we're definitely gonna go over it after the credits. Bam. I mean, I just okay. Never mind. Now, was this better than Anotatushi anime adaptation? Uh, I think so. But it could also be just because I'm kind of more used to the pacing. Wow, on Tatashi, it took me like 2 episodes before I really was like, okay, this is how it's done, you know? It's gonna be a lot more faster pace. So that could be a reason too. But I mean, I love on watching Adachi. It is my favorite arc, I think, from the question arcs, anyways. So it's kind of more natural, I guess. I would like this arc. Net start though. The Satoko arc. Satoko. Tataragaroshi. Oh, how do you say that? Tatari. How did they pronounce that? Tatari Daroshi? I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the Watanabe finale. I will be going over the scenes and doing some comparisons and analyzations if you want to sit around. But if not, I'll see you in Tatargaroshi. So let me reopen this bad boy up. So we start off intro. They kind of again. I think this is fine. Starting off with the talk with Rena. The only thing, I mean, I like this slap. I like this whole thing mainly. I thought it was pretty well adapted. The only thing is like at near the end, before interacting with Oishi, like they were talking inside, and Rena was like, "No, Keiji, I'll go with you too. Let's talk to Mian together. Like more you know, showing Rena's like resolve and seriousness. And then to contrast with her helping Mian to kill Keiichi in the last arc. It took that away, but obviously, I guess the fact that Rena went into the police car also showed that without words. So I guess it's fine. The whole police car thing was interesting. They did skip, I because it was a tip, Oishi's plan of going into the Sonozaki residence. You know, it's unauthorized. So he didn't get any permission from his boss. He has a bunch of other guys waiting too. It's like a whole big plan. And they didn't really touch on Oryu, huh? It was also kind of a mini surprise. You know, Oryu is the head of the Sonozakis, and she was also missing and ended up being murdered. Her corpse being found in the well. So it's kind of a not a big piece of information, but it's an interesting piece. But it was omitted. Not that it was like super important, but yeah. And that's the interesting changes in the, like I said in the reaction, in the visual novel, they actually agree to, even though Rena does say all those things and disagree, they end up agreeing with Oishi because it's the only way, right? It's a nice safety net. And but yeah, I mean it works the same, but it is interesting seeing them put their foot down and just leaving. Maybe even better, honestly. Oishi's, yeah. Then you got Mion rocking some different clothes. I think in the visual novel she was in the same outfit, right? Her casual clothes, anyways. We got this whole confrontation scene with a sly Mion. Then Rena's detective work. Mion laughs. It was actually like a pretty creepy laugh. Very interesting take. In the visual novel, it was more of a nervous laughter, and then Mion was like questioning her, like, "How the heck did you know?" And then know it to the dot, and then Rena's like, "Oh, I just found the soy sauce, and I just deduced it from the state of the kitchen." And then Mion was like, "Oh my god, you're a freaking detective, dude." It was a lot more like Mion kind of like admitting she kind of lost. Well, in this one, she just kind of like did a super crazy laugh. And then you have the true air version of Mion, which is a nice meme. She goes over. I don't even remember this secret alliance against a demon thing. I'm pretty sure that's from like Takano's history lesson, though they maybe they just didn't go over it in the storehouse. In the visual novel, she talked more about the past involving Oryu and her grandfather, whose name I don't remember. How the village became poor, so they sold like canned human meat in the black market. Obviously, they didn't know. And some of the past stuff and how this village was in a pretty tragic situation or whatever, and how you together unity saved them. Which I guess is, the more I think about it, it kind of shows the same message in talking about how those people banded together to fight the ogres, created unity. So it was the same message, just changing it up. It's just a nice meme in Mayatashi, but that's okay. We don't got time for no memes. But yeah, then Mian's like, I bear the responsibility, and then she kind of actually explained. And this whole thing was actually skipped in the car scene last episode, and it was pretty important. It was Oishi's and the actual official reasoning on why Rika and Satoto were killed, and Kimiyoshi, and Takano and Miyoko, Takano and Tomotaki, was because of the shed incident, but Rika and Kimiyoshi were killed because the shed used to be more heavily locked, and then Rika asked Kimiyoshi like a year or two ago to replace the locks because it was too hard for her to open, because she needs to regularly go in and clean up, I think. So yeah, so basically the reasoning Mian was explaining, and what Oishi was saying, that she killed them because, Tomotaki Takano actually broke in, Shion also broke in, and the only reason they could break in was because Rika changed the locks, and Kimiyoshi allowed it. So yeah, it's like super fucked up. Also, they talked a bit more about the power dynamic in Hinamizawa, which I guess they kind of touched up on, but not fully. Like the whole three families, it's governed by those three ancient families: the Sonozakis, Kimiyoshis, and the Furudes. The Sonozakis have the most power by far. Stuff like that was kind of glossed over, despite this being the history arc. But again, it's not too important. It's just like an extra detail that kind of makes it. And then Ren counters like, I understand you've had a rough life, but also you killed Totoko and Rika, which she says in this one. But yeah, they also kind of missed some banter, I think, before they went into the house, just to show like this weird mood. Like they were actually just having fun talking before Keiichi apologized and stuff. A much lighter mood. Then you got the walk to the basement, some flirty stuff. The whole line when Mion's like, "Oh, I think Shion liked you." That I remember reading Watching Dash, and I'm like, "What are you even talking about, dude?" It confused me so much until you learn what it's all about. But yeah, we enter the basement. Show off the torture room a bit more. Fresh blood, pretty cool. See Shion in her underwear, kinda, and then Mion freaking whacks Keiichi with a rock. It was kind of spooky. I liked it, If you had to cut it out, it's kind of cool. In the visual novel, she just tases him because she has this modified taser, which she uses anyways. But it was a nice replacement, I guess. Crazy rock scene and replacement for in the visual novel, she just tases Keiichi and then like, or maybe it's before that, but Keiichi looks over and Mian just has this freaking crazy smile before she tases him. And they cut out the whole mocking scene where Shion kind of, or Mian mocks Shion in the cage and says, "Oh, I'm gonna freaking kill Keiichi. I'm gonna grind him into meat," and you can hear him scream, "Unless you apologize like 1,000 times." But yeah, then she drags Keiichi over to the table. Kind of cool seeing this table all up. The fingers are already in place. My thing, like, I didn't really know how to. I thought it was just on a normal table, but this table is looking extra spooky. But yeah, the whole nail thing was such a cool torture. It just makes you like, just scrunch up, dude. So basically, they didn't really explain it, but I don't know, they did explain it with Mion. That might be the thumbnail. Mion with her nail in her lip. It looked like super, like it had a weird energy, dude. But yeah, like I think they like nail through the fingertips, or was it like yeah this and then they go into the joint, or do they do that? Whatever, it was cool though. I liked it. Finger stuff, the ultimate torture. So I love this scene, but they did cut out a lot. There's a lot more Keiichi screaming, more sort of like the whole thing with Keiichi. Like you even saw before walking in, he's like, no matter what happens, Mion is my greatest friend. And then in the visual novel, there's a lot of like encouraging Mion to fight against this demon control, and there's like it was really cool. It was cheesy, but it really made me fall in love with Keiichi's character a bit more. When he's like, come on, Mion, don't lose to a piece of shit demon. The Mion I knew was never this weak. Stuff like that. And then Mion actually like, and then starts to cry of laughter. And then the whole, which they kind of skipped to after. And she explained the reasoning. And then Keiichi even then was like, you know what? 3 conditions. And then Mion it's an interesting take. I don't know. Because in the visual novel, it was definitely more like Mion sort of. She wasn't exactly hesitating. She was still mocking Keiichi, but you can kind of feel the hesitation, and at the end, genuine surprise that he was still trying to protect other people. And then at the end, she's kind of realized, okay, I really don't want to kill Keiichi, and gave him like a knowing smile or whatever. And this one, it felt like really weirdly seductive. I just liked a demon because she says she's been taken over by a demon. It's just a different take, but it is pretty interesting. But yeah, different energy. Still a good scene though. I'm sure people enjoyed it. I liked it. Just imagining like this stuff, I'm just imagining my Tashi has to be like, it's not me like super violent, huh? Though I'm sure Totoro might be pretty hard to watch too. But yeah. Then we go in post life. Did Keiichi talk to Rena about leaving Hinamizawa? But yeah, he talked, then you'd have the whole interaction at night. So this is interesting. I think it was pretty well done. But the one detail I really liked in the visual novel, which it anyway called cheesy, was the fact that Keiichi actually did, at the end of the day, buy the doll, and then when Mion came, he actually brought the doll out to her, and it basically played out the whole way, the same way. Yeah, cut down here and there, but in the end, Keiichi was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I have this." Then Mion just stabs him, and then while he's dying, he's like, "Oh no, this was supposed to be for you," and like the blood's just ruining the doll or whatever. And then Mion goes on a little crazy laugh / monologue, and it was great. They did that great. But yeah, I think the doll would have definitely added a little more oomph to it, but I definitely enjoyed it as a bit more than the previous scene. And then Shion dies. Then we had the whole Oishi thing. They cut out the fluff with Oishi and the porn gift or whatever. But that's fine, that's fine. Go straight into the reveal. Which is, again, it's a big mindfuck moment. It definitely, like, probably the biggest, like, thing. Well, maybe not the biggest, like, really makes you think moment. Because I guess arguably Totoro probably is also in contention for it, but yeah, just such a great reveal that Takino was supposed to be supposedly a day dead when Keiichi was interacting with her, and Mion was already dead when she stabbed him, and Keiichi thinks Mion killed Shion too, but apparently Mion was already dead. So it's a great question. I had a lot of fun theorizing about that. So one of the great questions in Higurashi. Oh yeah, I always thought it was like weird. Like in the visual novel, it came a lot. This one it didn't feel as much, but uh, in this, Wishi came a lot more like um accusing Teichi that he's lying, that there's something more up, which I mean made sense, but also like as Oishi said, Oishi himself had seen Takano hang out with Teichi, so during the Watanabe, so he himself had also seen Takano when she was supposedly dead, which was interesting. But yeah, then a dead Mion comes and hammers his fingers. It's a little more subtle in the book. Like she just kind of appears. She doesn't really talk much. She's just like Geichi in like a ghost voice and grabs his fingers and hammers it. But I think she actually puts like the restraining device or whatever. But anyways, that was pretty good. I liked it. I think it was. And then cutting down. The thing I probably didn't like the most was cutting down and screaming, Keiichi's screaming encouragement for Mion to fight the demon in the scene. But otherwise, I thought it was pretty good. And interesting directions. And then they're changing it up, weird seductive energy in that torture scene. And yeah, fun stuff. Overall, continuing to do good things. And next time we will check out Totoroshi, the sad Toko arc, and see how they handle that one. But thanks for watching as always, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. I guess it wouldn't matter if you're watching this not on release, but since I missed Monday episode and I'm pushing the Monday episode to Wednesday, I'm recording this on Monday night. But I'll probably post an episode Saturday, so you get at least 3 episodes a week. But yeah, thanks again. Bye.